What we're going to be doing is telling you everything that you need to know about Lionshare. Just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on here. We officially launched this company this Tuesday is when we actually went live. Okay, so that's when we went live. Since that time, so this is Friday morning my time, and when I say Thursday, we launched it Thursday evening, almost Thursday afternoon. We've got about almost 35,000 people who have joined Lionshare since then. So pretty amazing thing. And there's a lot of reasons why, and I get to tell you that here today. And I believe we're experiencing something that is just it's going to be life changing to so many people. So I'm personally excited to be the one to get to share it with you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my PowerPoint presentation. Now, what we're going to do is for all of you who are new, we are going to break this down for you as detailed as I can. It's gonna be a somewhat short presentation, maybe 15, 20 minutes here to kind of tell you what's going on. And then we'll bring out some folks and tell you what people are actually doing. It's easy for me to sit here and talk about, what could happen, but we want to tell you a little bit about what actually has happened just in the last few days. And what's cool about this is these stories are going to grow and grow and grow. I heard a gentleman just yesterday talking about the fact that he had earned $700, and in his country, that could help him for 6 months of living expenses. And I mean, those type of stories are what we're about here at Lionshare. This is definitely created for the company, or for the not for the company, for the people, because it is a people's company. It's not even a company; it's a smart contract, which we'll tell you exactly what that means here in just a second. And then the last thing is this: there's a lot of struggle out there right now. With the pandemic, I think we've all experienced this in one way or another, whether it be someone close to us, health reasons, financial reasons by losing their job. I see huge companies that are going out of business. So right now, more than ever, people are looking for a way to create something from home, and they're looking for something that they can trust. They're looking for something that is affordable, something that can't hurt their family any further. And we check all those boxes here at Lionshare, and I'm going to explain to you what that means. Okay. So let me tell you just a little bit about what Lionshare is. I use the word company, but that's just a habit, okay? Because Lionshare is not a company. It's actually a smart contract that's located directly on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, for some of you who may not be familiar with cryptocurrency, don't let that scare you right off the bat, okay? Because it doesn't matter that much. It's kind of like anything else that you use that maybe you don't understand. I mean, I drive my car around, but I couldn't put it together, right? I just know how it benefits me. So I want to tell you here today that the things that you need to focus on are the things that are going to benefit you and your family. Maybe not, how exactly things work behind the scenes, because truthfully, most of us don't know. So a smart contract, all a smart contract is it's a piece of code that's put on the Ethereum blockchain that can never be changed. It can never be hacked, and it does what you say to do. Okay, and that can never change. So imagine being part of a contract that never ever could change. I mean, even with attorneys and everything, you could never change that contract. That is what a smart contract is. It's 100% decentralized, which means that it doesn't require a company owner. It doesn't require an admin. It doesn't require any of that to run the system. Okay, it is self-operating, which means that's great news for you because you don't have to rely on someone at the top. Okay, that's not part of the equation. This thing works with or without someone at the top, which is great. um, you know my opinion, and I think that we've proven it now, that our code, our smart contract, is second to none out there. That's just my belief. I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion, but our smart contract works flawlessly. That's the truth. We did have some traffic challenges in the beginning because we had so many people coming in. But as far as the way our contract works, as far as the operational side of things, it's the best of the best. And it's easy to read. It's right there on the blockchain. You can even read it if you would like to. Now, this is a peer to peer system. So basically, what peer to peer means is this: when a commission comes time to be due, the contract automatically knows exactly who should receive that commission. So when someone pays, there's never money that goes to a specific wallet at the top. There's never money that maybe will go to a company or an admin. It doesn't work like that. It goes directly to the person who receives the commission. So you don't have to, I mean, you get to avoid all those challenges that maybe you've had with other companies where, waiting a week or two to get your commission, or a month, or sometimes never getting it, right? We've all been part of all that. Here you get paid instantly and directly to your Ethereum wallet. Now, when it comes to risk, if you remember, I said you want to make sure that whatever you're doing right now has as little risk as possible for you and your family to be able to achieve what you want, because it's tough times. Let's just face it. So when I think of risk, I'm like, well, hey, if I put funds into this, what are my chances of being able to get it out, assuming that I work the business? And number two, if I refer other people to it, is it going to hurt them? Because that's what it's all about, relationships. If you refer someone to a company and then they're out of business, we've all been there. Like, what do you do? When you see them, it's kind of awkward. Even if they're on social media, like, you're just kind of making sure they see that you're not online, all those things, right? We've all been there. This is one of those situations where you can remove all those doubts, all those things that you've had in your mind, and just take them away because they're irrelevant. They do not happen here, because there's not a company, number one, but this cannot go away. This cannot be hacked. It can't be manipulated. So it's a great opportunity for you to not only have confidence to start here yourself today, but also to feel great about referring others without people being hurt. And that's the key thing. Now, you can work your business directly from your computer. You can work it from your cell phone. It's completely up to you. And 100% of what we do here today is in Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, if you're not familiar with it, it's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is number one still, but Ethereum is moving very rapidly. And over the next 12 to 24 months, they're expecting that the price of Ethereum will rise very, very big, which is great, right? Because not only do you want to be able to earn it for you and your family to help you pay your bills, but if the price goes up, that also means your wealth goes up. So it's pretty cool. Now let's talk about let's talk about transparency. When I think about transparency, I think of a few different things. I think about a company's transparency. I think about people's transparency in this industry. If I had to say, hey, raise your hand if you've ever heard someone, throw out an income claim that you found out later wasn't true, I bet everybody on here would raise their hand. What is unique about this situation with a smart contract is not only are you going to be able to see all your own personal transactions, you literally can log into any account in this system and see anybody else's. So the days of people, hyping it up or fluffing up what they're earning and all that stuff that we've had to deal with, all that goes out the window because there is complete transparency, which is important to you as well. Now, let's talk about a few things that differentiate us from others in the market, because we're not the only smart card contract out there, right? There's others that are out there. I will tell you straight up, we don't mention other company or smart contracts names. That's not our goal to bash anyone. We feel there's enough business for everybody. We do feel everyone's coming this way, especially with what we've created. But at the same time, there's no sense to specifically talk about any companies. Okay, so but here's some things that definitely make us different, starting with, when you refer someone inside of Lionshare, you're never going to lose them. And what I mean by that is they always stick with you. They always follow you throughout the entire system. Now, there's a lot of smart contracts out there, or even companies, that when you refer people to them, okay, when you refer people to them that you personally know, or maybe you found them on social media or whatever, you do the referral. So you do all the hard work, right? You finally get someone to say yes, you refer them, and what happens? Well, they start to follow other people. That's not cool, right? That's not good at all. Or maybe they follow the company. And not only do they follow them, you lose their entire organization. What's so powerful about what I'm about to show you today is it's a true follow me matrix. Okay. That means that people will always follow you. And I'll give you more details on what that means. Now, we have two different matrices that you're going to learn about here today. We have one that's for your personal efforts. So when you go out there and you work your business perfectly, I mean, personally and perfectly, hopefully, you're going to get rewarded for that. Okay. But we also have a team builder business or matrix, because look, there's some of us that we don't have all the same gifts and talents as other people, right? There's some of you on here today that you can go out there and put 100 people in instantly. And then there's some of you that maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you've only been here a little bit. You're not like the strongest recruiter. That's okay. There's still a great opportunity for you to earn here through our team matrix. And we're going to talk about that as well. Now, we have some amazingly affordable packages. I'm about to show you the pricing that we have here. I believe that we've completely changed the game when it comes to being able to help and attract the masses. which is one of the biggest reasons why we've put almost 35,000 people in. We're not even through day 3, right? There's a reason why we set industry records and almost broke our system with the traffic we sent through. There's reasons why. And one of them is the affordability. The other one's going to be the simplicity at which we do and all these other benefits we're talking about. The last thing I want to tell you is, even though we have, 35,000 people that have come in here, you're truly one of the very first people to know. My prediction is this: I predict by the end of next week, we'll be close to 100,000 people. I predict that we will for sure put 1 million people inside of the smart contract in the next 6 months. So, even if you're one of the first 100 or 200 or 500,000, you're still going to be one of the first to know about this. So you should be congratulated. You're definitely in the right place at the right time. So let's talk about affordability and what exactly you're looking at here. Okay. We have two different packages that you're looking at. We have what we call the L1 and the L2. The L1, let me get my pointer out here. Sorry. Okay. The L1 right here, this is your personal matrix. Okay. So you can see the structure is a little bit different. You'll be at the top and there's 3 positions under you. On the L2, you'll be at the top. There's 2 positions directly under you and then 4 under there. Now, I'm going to break this down for you so you don't get caught up in that right now. What I want you to see on this slide is what is truly attracting the world, and that is the pricing. Okay. When someone joins our company or our smart contract, I'm sorry, again, that's a habit. When someone joins a smart contract, they're going to pay 0.04 to simultaneously join the L1 and the L2. So they come in, they get a position right here at 0.02 in L1 and 0.02 in L2 for paying 0.04. Now, I know we have people all over the world and you can do your own conversion, but a lot of people know what dollars mean. So in US dollars, that's less than 10 US dollars for someone to get started inside of Lionshare. There's no doubt in my mind that there's a lot of companies that talk about affordability. I think there's a lot of companies that really do want to create affordable packages as well, and they really try. And most of the time, they're $100 or $200. There's some huge monthly fees. If you look at the affordability of what we have, we're talking about less than $10 to get started. Okay. No monthly fees associated with it. And you can build your way up to help your family. Folks, that is life changing to a lot of people. They've never been given this opportunity. They've always been priced out of every single program they've ever wanted to join. Here is the opportunity for people to get started, that they can finally afford it. Now, one other thing I want to say here, we do have 16 packages on each one of these levels. So on L1, there's 16. Also on L2, there's 16. You can buy one of these. You can buy 5 of them. You can buy all 16. Okay. It's really going to depend on your budget. And number 2, the strategy that you have. And that will come from whoever referred you here today. There might be a strategy that they used. So make sure to get back with whoever invited you after this. So let's talk about the real thing. And that's, how do you make money here, right? How's this thing work? The coolest thing about this presentation to me is going to be the simplicity. You see, I've been in this industry for a while, and I know probably a lot of you have. Maybe some of you are brand new, but one of the biggest challenges for new people, especially, is being able to explain how they get paid. Right? There's like 25 different ways to get paid, and they can't understand 2 of them. Right? So when they're talking to someone new, it's almost like they can read that they don't know what they're talking about. Here today, it doesn't matter what level you're at as far as your experience, you're going to be able to understand this compensation plan because it's truly that simple. Okay. So here you are at the top. This is you right here where it says ID, and this is your personal matrix. Okay. And the way that this matrix fills is when you personally refer people. Okay. That means that you went out there, you gave them your link, they joined your personal team. That's when they're going to fill this. So here you are at the top. All right. There's 3 spots directly under you, and they will always fill in left to right in the order in which they come. Okay, so what I mean by that is when you refer your first person, they're going to come right here, your second person right here, and your third person right here. Okay, so let's break down how it works though. So here you are at the top. You go out there, and let's just say that this is the 0.02 matrix. Okay, it could be any of them because they all work the same. Every package works the same, but this is 0.02. So you go out there, you refer someone, they pay 0.02. Right here, they pay it. They're going to pay that directly to you, the first person. The second person you refer, again, they pay 0.02 directly to you. Let's stop right there for a second. You started at 0.02. You referred two people, right? They both paid you 0.02. So now you have 0.04. You've now doubled your Ethereum that you started with by only referring two people. Not a bad situation, right? Now, the third person that you refer, it's going to do two things. Number one, it's going to be paid to your sponsor, okay, which encourages your sponsor to want to help you, right? Obviously. But the second thing it does is it creates a brand new matrix for you that will look exactly like this, where you can continue to do it again. Now, I talk about things that differentiate us as a company or as a smart contract. I'm sorry, as a smart contract. One of the biggest things that differentiate us as well is that when you cycle here on any package, you can continue to cycle on that package over and over and earn. Many smart contracts or other companies, what they will make you do is they will make you upgrade to the next package. And guess what? If you don't, they just take those earnings from you. That's not the way we do it. This is your Ethereum. You should be able to upgrade when you want. This is the way that we see it. I mean, there's obviously huge advantages to doing it, but we're not going to force you to do it, right? So here's the deal. I'm going to break this down for you in 10 seconds or less so you can take this today and be able to share it with the masses, and you can feel like a pro when you do it, okay? So on your L1 matrix, here you are at the top. Spot number one and spot number two, 100% of that's going to be paid directly to you. Spot number three will be paid directly to your sponsor, and we'll create a new matrix that you can do over and over again. That's it, folks. That is the compensation plan on the L1. I mean, it can't be any more simple. Again, I gave you 10 seconds. Any of you out there can say, hey, I know for sure I get paid on one and two, and I know the third one goes up to my sponsor, and I just keep doing that. Any of you can do that, right? It's simple. There's power in simplicity. So let's talk about the L2. The L2 is the team building matrix. Remember what I said. Some of you may not be huge recruiters at this point. So we do have a team matrix. Now, the great thing about the team matrix is this. All these positions that you see under here, there's 6 of them, right? There's 2 directly underneath you and then 4 directly underneath that. All these positions may or may not be filled by you, right? They can be filled by anyone else inside of the matrix, people above you, below you. So you're not fully responsible for filling these up. In fact, there's no requirement in order for you to be able to earn to put people in or recruit here. Okay, so if you're at the top, you literally can get paid on this without referring a single person. Now, with that being said, listen, I mean, this is a business, okay? And if you're not running it like a business, you probably shouldn't expect to get paid like a business. That's my philosophy, okay? I know there's some people that expect something for nothing, but my deal is this. If I'm expecting to earn income for my family and change my family's life, I have to put in the effort. I can't just rely on other people. But what is unique about this is you can, right? I mean, you can rely on the help of other people. So that's what this is really designed to do, is to really hook up with other people around the globe, because there's no limitations geographically, and build your business. So let's break it down for you, okay? Here you are at the top. There's spot number 1 and spot number 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say that you started at 0.02. Okay. So you start at 0.02, and then you go out there and your first 2 positions are filled by you or someone else. Those payments are going to go up line. Okay. So whoever's at the top of that matrix is going to get that. Spot number 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's going to go directly to you. So again, I want to hold up just for a second. So what I'm telling you is this. You started here at 0.02. You or someone else put in a spot number 3, 4, and 5, and you received 100% of it. That means that you started with 0.02, and now you have 0.06. You've tripled your Ethereum, right? And you may not have even personally referred anyone into this matrix. That is powerful. That's exciting, right? Now, the 6th cell is actually going to be paid to your sponsor, and it's going to create another matrix that looks exactly like this. It's going to be empty. And again, you can cycle as many times on any package that you want inside of Lionshare, and we are not going to take those earnings from you if you don't upgrade. That's really important to understand, okay? So let me break this down for you again in simple terms. Here you are at the top. Spot number 1 and spot number 2 are going to be paid upline. Spot number 3, 4, and 5, you're going to earn 100% of, and spot number 6 is going to be paid to your sponsor, which creates a brand new matrix for you to cycle and do it again and again. How simple is that? Any of y'all can do that, right? Any of you can say, hey, I know 1 and 2 go up line. I get paid on 3, 4, and 5. My sponsor gets number 6. But listen, I get to keep doing it over and over. Any of you can do that, right? It's pretty cool. Now, there's something I want to tell you, though, okay? I told you at the very beginning, one of the major things that differentiate us from other smart contracts is that Your people never break away from you, right? This is a true follow me system. So when you personally refer someone, they stick with you. Now, even if you don't own the package and someone passes you on the package, let's say someone has a little bit more money, they want to pass you on the package. Once you get to that package, they're going to start following you again once they have a cycle. Okay. So what I'm saying is this is game changing. I'm going to explain to you why right now. Okay. This is you at the top. And even though you don't have to personally put the people in, let's say that you do. Let's say that you went out there and personally referred 6 people right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you put them all in, they all came to your personal link. Okay. Now, when that happens, okay, the comp plan still works the same. 1 and 2 still go up line. You still get paid on 3, 4, and 5, and 6 still gets paid to your sponsor. But here's where the magic happens, okay? Once you do that, once you fill this matrix up with those 6 people and you create a cycle, you're going to get a new matrix that looks exactly like this. Now, here's what's amazing, okay? The people that you referred, when they have success, so when they cycle, they are going to follow you into the next available spot in your matrix. You have to understand how powerful this is, okay? So think about this for a second. Let's just say you had 20 people that you personally referred, okay? And they were showing back up in your matrix every day or every other day or every week. They just showed back up there, okay? You referred them, they're out there having success, and in turn, you're having success. Imagine if it worked the other way, where you did all the work to get the people in, and then they just broke away and followed someone else, and everyone that they referred followed someone else as well. It's not good business. It's just not. So this is the way it works for us, and this is a game changer for you. Now, I want to show you some profitability tables. Okay, let's just say that you start at the zero point 0.02 package. That's the very smallest one. And then you upgrade every single time you cycle, you upgrade. Okay. So you go from 0.02 to 0.05 to zero point 0.1 every single time you cycle, all the way to the 16th level. If you were to do that, now this is L1, you would earn 55.59 Ethereum. It's not too bad, right? Multiply that times 250. That's a decent amount of income. Now, this is only cycling one time. There will be people on here that cycle 10, 20, 100 times on every single level. That's the reality. So doing it once and being able to earn 55 Ethereum, you can see that there's some amazing opportunity here. How about the L2? Same exact example. You start at 0.02, you upgrade to 0.05, then 0.1, 0.2, all the way to 16. You do the same exact thing, okay? Your profit, if you were to do that, is 111 Ethereum. 111 Ethereum if you just cycle one time on every package. Imagine, multiply it times 10. Now you're over 1,000 Ethereum. You want to talk about life-changing opportunity and life-changing income. Here it is, right? I mean, that is amazing. So, one more thing, I just want to follow up on how you get paid here, because it's important. Now that you understand the comp plan, now that you understand the affordability, now that you understand that this thing cannot be changed, it cannot be manipulated, it cannot be hacked. None of those things can happen. All those worries that you've had in the past of working from home and referring others, it goes out the window. And on top of that, guess what? You get paid instantly and directly. There's no waiting a day, not a week, not even an hour. It's instant to you, okay? So the way the commissions work is they are paid 100% in Ethereum, as I mentioned before. That means that when someone is comes in, okay, and they join, the smart contract automatically knows who they need to pay, and they do it. So it doesn't go to a company or an admin who then has to calculate commissions and send it out. All that stuff that you've dealt with in the past, not that it's bad, it's just different, okay? So here's an opportunity for you. Now, there's many of you out there that want to know, what in the world does lion share even mean? How'd you come up with that? I mean, where'd that name come from? Well, if you Google lion share, what you're going to see is, in any business transaction, whoever gets the largest financial part of that business transaction gets the lion share, right? We want to help you get that lion share, and you definitely have an opportunity to do it. So what are the requirements to get started with this? Well, they're very small, okay? Number one, you need to have an Ethereum wallet. There's two wallets that our system works with right now. There's MetaMask, and then there is Trust Wallet. MetaMask will be used on your computer or your desktop. It's completely free to set up. It's a Chrome extension, okay? So Chrome being the browser. Your sponsor, whoever invited you, can help you set that up. I'm telling you, it takes like literally maybe 30 seconds, a minute tops. And then there's the Trust Wallet. If you use Android, you can use Trust Wallet, okay? Android will connect directly with our system as well through your Trust Wallet. Again, you can download that. I think it's what, Google Play. I don't use Android. I can't remember what the app store is, but it's free to download. Again, takes very little time to do it. This is your requirement to get started, to have an Ethereum wallet and to have a little bit of Ethereum that your sponsor can help you with. Okay. So listen, I want to say thank you. All right. I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. What I hope that you got from what I shared here today was a few things. Number one, the simplicity in which the system has, the affordability in which it has, the opportunity that you have right now in one of the biggest challenging times in history that I can remember, especially since I've been alive, that's affected every country out there. In the midst of all these challenges in this crisis, here's an opportunity for you and your family when you need it. A lot of people need it, right? I'm really humbled by what this has done for so many people just in the past few days. As I said, I mean, we've been able to hear some testimonials and some stories that have really changed people's lives, and that's what it's all about. Truthfully, I mean, what's super cool about this is that we have attracted so many great leaders into this system, but we've also attracted people that are just getting started for their very first time that are having success as well. And that's hard to duplicate. That's hard to find in a business. It's very, very rare that you see the masses having success, right? I mean, usually you have a few people at the top and the rest are starving to death. I mean, that's just the truth. But inside here, this is a level playing field, affordability, simplicity. You know the business can't go away. You know it can't be hacked. You know that no one at the top can mess up what has been created. It's a huge opportunity for you and your family. So here's what I want to do. I'd like to bring out Edgardo. For those of you who are brand new or maybe don't know Edgardo, Edgardo is located in Las Vegas. He is a phenomenal leader, multiple seven-figure income earner. And there's a reason why. He works his butt off, man. I mean, he has been there every single minute of the last, probably 5 weeks now, helping people get ready for us to go live. And now that we're live, you can start to see all that hard work that's been put in is starting to come to life. So Edgardo, man, come on out. Give us some of your energy, bro. I know that you've been so tired. It's really early since you're in Vegas, but tell us what's up, man. Tell us how you're doing.
Good morning, James. How you doing?
I'm good. I will tell you, it felt pretty good to give that presentation. The last couple of days, we didn't really get to do that. I love this presentation because what it does for me is it reminds me of why we're even here. Like when you're having to deal with like all the other stuff, sometimes you forget that. But to get back here and see all these faces like start to kind of click, that's what I like, man.
Well, let me just tell you. I mean, we're so blessed to be in this situation right now with this smart contract. There is for the people. Remember this. No matter how much money we make, no matter how many Ethereums we make. I mean, yesterday wasn't a miracle day. I mean, I couldn't even believe how many people I got calling me. Thank you. I didn't even know why. And I have to say, why? I did 100 Ethereums, 50, 30, 80. I was like, is this real? I have to ask for their IDs and go look at it. I mean, in what we went from the beginning, that just positioned us for the future. That whenever there's a challenge in the back office and people to go take a look at it, the codes, the smart contract say, wait a minute. The smart contract is the best. It's perfect. It just matters there's some problems on the back office, and you know what? The programmers fix it. And I'm just telling you, it's just like we're positioning ourselves when Ethereum goes to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. We're going to be able to modify the prices and put with the same structure. I don't know if you understand this, the leaders that are here. That makes me excited because we can build this smart contract like a company in a recognitions. I mean, we look at it like we put a whole spot, which is number 4 for a founders club, for recognition to maybe if there's enough money for the founders club to go have a cruise together, like a family, to have our own GoPro. I mean, what we have for the future is amazing. Now I want to bring one of the guys called me yesterday. I didn't even know how many Ethereums he made. He just said, thank you, God. Nigeria says thank you. Mike, are you there, my friend?
Hi, Gado, how are you?
Good, my friend. I mean, first of all, I want to thank you for your leadership and for being patient and always believe. When I mean, from the beginning, Mike.
It was everything. I'm privileged and blessed to be among people like you, the guys. Okay, and everybody is happy now. Though we went through stress, but again, they have to be paid. Okay, so we have gone through the pain. We are not gaining. I'm so happy, and this is the beginning. The way I told you, thank you. That is how thousands of people are calling me to tell me thank you. All right. So I'm happy. When I hear people say, "My God bless you for bringing in this opportunity." At the same time, I will say, "God bless Edgardo and James for showing me this great opportunity." Lives are being changed. A lot of people are smiling. Okay. Maybe by tomorrow, we're going to have a Zoom for my Nigerian team, for Nigeria. You will know what I'm talking about. A lot will be thanking you for this opportunity. But I keep telling people, this is just the beginning. For us to move forward, we have to continue to do the marketing. We have to continue to tell people about this good news. It's like evangelism. We have to move forward, do both online meeting and offline meeting. So I'm happy and I'm blessed to be with you guys. Thank you very much.
Hey, Mike. Man, first of all, I want to say congratulations on your team growth and things like that. And one thing that I always notice about you, I say this, is that that's a sign of a true leader is you oftentimes refer to your team, like you refer to your community rather than yourself. Like if everybody noticed that, he wasn't sitting up here boasting about him. He was talking about how his team has been blessed. So, Mike, I would like just, have you had some team members, this week that have had, been able to earn some Ethereum that might have helped them in certain ways? Are there any specific examples? Like, you don't have to give numbers and stuff, but do you have some people on your team that you feel like, man, this really helped their family?
Yes, I have a lot of them, a lot. Maybe the next Zoom, I will have to invite them, we'll give them opportunity to talk, to show their own. I can't be showing my own because my own is big now.
No, we appreciate that, man. And I know I saw, at least Edgardo told me like a little bit about what you've done. So I do want to say congratulations to you, man. From day one, Mike has been here, been a great leader. So thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you.
And James, we're talking about just yesterday. His number was over 100 Ethereums. I just looked at his account. Mike, you deserve every single Ethereum, my friend. Let's go bless many people, many families.
I've done more than 100 Ethereum. More than 100 Ethereum.
I just looked at your account, my friend. I can see your face too. That smile, okay? keep it up.
Good work, Mike.
Keep it up, okay? So we're gonna bring another person that we've been working from Nigeria. We're gonna go to India. Vikas, how you doing, my friend? It's another person that was calling me saying thank you. Vikas, and I'm gonna see I'm looking at his account too. Vikas, are you there, my friend? Can you help me with Vikas? Is he on mute?
There he is. Yep. There he goes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vikas' energy off the hook, man.
Look at his smile. I mean,
he should be smiling. I've seen his account as well. Vikas, congratulations, man. Just like Mike, I mean, you've been here, and we talked about this, man. You were not happy 2 days ago. You're not as happy as you were now, because obviously we our traffic issue that we've fixed since then. But tell us, man, like, I mean, you don't have to give specifics, but tell us how this has blessed you and your, not just you, but your team members. Like, what are you seeing out there?
Sir, yesterday in the second meeting, I announced how much Ethereum I have made. But today, the reason of my happiness is there are like more than 100 people. There are like more than 100 people who have made more than 100 Ethereum from our team. And there are like 1,000 people who have made more than 50 Ethereum from our team. It's like amazing. People are blessing me. People are blessing you. And it's like life changing. Like we have never made this much money in just 24 hours. This is the turning point in lives of many people out here in India, Pakistan, South Africa, Nigeria, and many countries around the world. Landshare is like best of the best. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, man. Well, your energy's off the hook, man, and that's God-given energy. You just don't see that very often. So, Vicus, I appreciate it, man. We all do, and to again, I don't know if everybody caught that, but the one thing that Vicus said is he's talking about his team, man. He's had 100 people on his team that have earned over 100 Ethereum. Like that's y'all do the math on that. That's almost $25,000. I mean, that's like crazy.
And you know what? He's going to be, I mean, Vicus is just going to be one of the fastest. And it's going to few people, less than a week, that they're going to get to 1,000 Ethereums. So if you're here for the first time, if you're listening to this, okay, remember, I said from the beginning, James, I don't know how many times you heard me saying, on the next 3 months, July, August, September, you work shoulder to shoulder. I guarantee you 1,000 Ethereum in your wallet, okay? And I mean it. I mean it. I mean, Mike knows, Biker knows. Now let's go to USA, my friend. How you doing? Atlanta, Georgia.
What's going on, family? Grand Rising, everybody. Listen, the team has been working in overdrive, since y'all fixed the problem of the traffic. Man, it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing. My queen, she made over $500 today alone, this morning alone. I have another guy only signed up one person and he made 3.8 Ethereum. He's excited. You know what I'm saying? The team is working hand in hand, and I just appreciate everything that you guys have done. And one guy yesterday was so excited that he made $400, and I was sitting over here like what's going on with the traffic? I need to make some money. But when you guys cleared it up, hell, I made $4,000 in 24 hours. So it's been, I never made that much money since, when I was a young puck doing illegal things. But now with this right here, I'll never go back. I want to say I gotta shout out my team though. Ramon Wilson, Sakita Brown, like CC Brown, like with my team, the Stevens, the Hackett's, man. Team, let's go. Let's go.
That's so cool, man. And listen, I know you're in the US, and as well as, I mean, I'm just south of you in Alabama. I mean, man, I mean, things are tough. I saw your state of Georgia. Like, it is tough there. It's tough down here, like, as far as, people's ability to be able to earn. So to hear that you've earned that type of income, in a day or two is just like, that's phenomenal, man. That's a mortgage. That's a car payment. That's food on the table. So, and I know you said you were moving, so I hope that helped with some of your moving expenses. And just like every other great leader out here, you gave a shout out to your team, and you're talking about what they've done. I think that's amazing, man. It's a sign of a great leader. So thank you so much.
I appreciate it. One last thing, the COVID-19, we hear about what's going on in the world and everything, but because of this e-commerce system, like I've been working in overdrive for the past 96 hours. I only found out about this thing 2 days before we launched. I've only found out, and I was able to amass a powerful group, a small team, a small army, and we've been working hand in hand, marching and getting this thing done, and it's phenomenal, bro. Like you man, shouts out to y'all. Y'all are very God-given people. Y'all are really heaven sent, bro. I promise you.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that, and we appreciate everything that you're doing too. So have a great day, and let's see what happens with your team. All right, Edgardo, who you got next, man?
Well, and I got that a lot from a lot of leaders. I mean, they broke some records. And two things. I said, have you ever done this kind of money before? They're like, no. And they're happy. Sankar, how you doing, my friend?
Hi, Edgardo. Hi, James. We are doing great, man. Guys, James. What you did, huh? So last 2 days, I'm really telling, right? This is my best and worst situation in my life. Last 2 days. During the launch, right? I felt like I'm getting lot of calls. People are scolding me. So you promoted lines, see what happened. Nothing is happening. We lost our Ethereum. I am like, guys, I am proudly telling, right? LO4 is the only team in India supporting Lion Sir on day one. So who supported Lion Sir before that also started spreading negativity. I'm getting lot of negativity videos, they are audios, scam, lot of things. We are telling the people like, see, smart contract is working fine. We are getting the amount in our trust wallet. Only the issue is with the traffic and the website. So just be patient and be calm. So everything will be troubleshoot. So we are the only brand who promoting Linesat. During that time also we got 50 to 60 directs. So I am like, I'm getting a lot of calls. I don't know what to do. Okay, somewhat we will manage. I just trust you guys. And the next day, those people who scolded me, next day they called me and they are like, they are very crazy. Shankar, like what you said is true. You made it, man. Like I am like so excited. This is my best day in my life. Actually, today is my best day in my life. And we all already bought 100 directs and we are moving more. Like I am now, they are telling, see, we missed the early opportunity. Now it's almost 30,000 more. How we can join now? All those guys I am telling, see, if you miss this opportunity, next week you will tell, oh, now line share is 5 lakhs. How I can join now? So this is going to happen. You need to join whatever it is. Now it's a first. You are the first people, like James said, you are the first people to came to know this. So we are going to rock it. And in India we got like very good colleagues. Manish Yadav is there. He's also doing very good. He's also doing very good business. We are also doing very good business. So James, I don't know you remember or not, 2 weeks before you asked like which country is going to bring more people. So I told you, so we won't tell, we will prove that. So I think today we proved.
Well, you guys are rocking it, Sanker. There's no doubt. And at first, like halfway through your story, I was like, "Oh no, this is going negative." And then you're like, "But then the next day they called me." So, we appreciate your leadership. And what's cool about this is like you said something that just made me think of one of my favorite quotes. And it's Martin Luther King. He's like, you got to be willing. Faith is when you can take that step without even seeing the next stair in the staircase, or something like that. It's not exact, but basically what he's saying is you got to be able to take a step without even seeing where you're going. And it took faith for people to move with us. It took faith for people to believe that we could actually make this thing happen. And when it did, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like the real deal. And so we appreciate everything that you guys are doing in India. We know that y'all are crushing it. And I think that we still have a great competition going on for countries. So thanks for coming out, Sanker.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, my friend. Crypto, who's crypto team? Let's see, crypto team here.
Hello. This is Richmond from Atlanta, Georgia.
Richmond, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great. Non-stop, my friend. Non-stop.
I know. Like I always say, thanks to God, thanks to you and James for this wonderful project. And also want to thank my team, Crypto Team Connect, and also Alfredo, and we've been working hand in hand. And right now, I know we've been through challenges, but right now everybody is smiling. And this is what we all want. We want everybody to have a smile on his face. I see a lot of my team making a lot of Ethereum, okay? Within less than 24 to 48 hours, they're smiling. And that's what we want. See, patient pay off. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for all the team. And thank to all the leaders. Let's keep rocking. This is just the beginning.
Richmond, you're a great leader, man. You always have. I've never heard you say a negative thing, and I appreciate that, man. You guys, I know you're rocking it. And like you said, Alfredo is a great leader too. Alejandro, that whole group, man, just amazing.
Oh,
leaders. Yes. So thank you so much, man. Hey, let's bring out, I know we heard from him yesterday, but I want to hear this story to see how he's doing now. Sun Chu. Sun Chu, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Hi, James, sir. Hi, Galil, sir. How are you?
Well, man, I'm going to tell you something. You made my day yesterday. I was talking to you about my wife last night, about your story, just like how personal, like powerful it was to me. So I have to know today, that's why I wanted to bring you out. How you doing? Like, I mean,
we're doing great. And I just want to share the testimony again. And something great happening to me and to my team. And since this coronavirus pandemic, only good thing happened to me is Lion Share. Why? Because yesterday I told you, sir, it's provide me for a livelihood for my next 6 months. Now I can proudly say whatever the income I got, I can live for next 1 year. I can
Oh,
proudly say that.
that's
And
awesome, man. That's
and
awesome.
me and my family was very happy. You can see the background. My baby was sleeping. My baby and my wife, we are so happy, and we just want, not only me, I'm happy, I'm trying to help other people also, and lots of people coming in, and I'm just showing my income to them. I'm not telling anything about this launch share. I'm just showing my income, and they're interested to join in this company.
That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations. I hope everybody caught that. I mean, yesterday, that really, like I said, man, that touched me. Your story did, and to hear that, you got a new baby there. Your wife's excited, and you have an opportunity to know for the next year, hey, regardless of what happens, we're at least going to have enough money to live. Those are the type of stories that change people's lives. So thank you so much for coming out, man. Have a great day.
So I just want to give one suggestion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the suggestion is, we have a official Telegram channel. I just request you to open one YouTube channel. So I know you're giving daily this to all of us about this plan. It can only reach up to 1,000 people. We have only 1,000 people in this room. If you open official channel, if you put a video with our experts like Vikas sir and Rajini Sharma sir, who are the experts out there, you can put videos about everything, every small thing. So thousands of lakhs people can see that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We actually do have a YouTube channel, but we've been really bad at uploading to it, just with the launch. But we will get it. You're exactly right, man. Being able to touch everybody is a lot better than just being able to touch 1,000. So thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate the suggestion. There you go. All right. Go ahead, man.
Let's bring Juan Carlos. There's going to be a leader that's going to be one of the fastest to reach out to 1,000 Ethereans. I mean, he wanted to break every single record by helping people. So don't get me wrong. It got by helping people, because you need to set the example. Okay. So Juan Carlos, good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm fantastic. You know what I'm saying? These smart contracts. I said, do you remember? I said it's the best of the best. Do you check my ID? Do you check?
I just checking it right now. Every single people are working shoulder to shoulder. I'm checking the IDs, and because I'm telling you, we're nonstop and we're there shoulder to shoulder. So it's gonna be a nonstop, 3 months nonstop. Because I mean, we're gonna change lives. And Juan Carlos is one of those that he's not just showing his result, but his people result.
Thank you. I said for everybody here in this Zoom, remember that it's just the beginning, bro. It's just the beginning for the best smart contract. We have make a lot of history. I said, and Edgardo said, James said, we make help a lot of people. Right now, it's a real truth. Okay, everybody can help people. If you help people, really intention with your heart, the money come easy. That's it. And your mind, if you believe in yourself, remember that, believe in yourself. That's it too. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you, Edgardo. Thank you, God. God did it for me. I am blessed, man. I am blessing. Too blessing. I am so happy. This is my first time where I batted records, records in my career. I am so happy, man. I don't have more words, you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy, man. And this moment, coronavirus, coronavirus, I am blessing right now. And we are blessing everybody. Oh, man, it's wonderful, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Juan Carlos, man, great energy as always. You can tell, man, he just cares about people. That's why his teams grow like they do, because he cares about people. So this is a people business. So we appreciate it, Juan Carlos.
100%. And you know what? he made the decision within 15 minutes when I called him. I mean, and it's payoff. I mean, he been there for the last 4 weeks, every single Zoom, 10 minutes before the Zooms. Okay, so I want to bring Juan Carlos to Kathy Rodriguez. I know Kathy doesn't speak that much English, but Kathy's breaking records too. I mean, you're talking about, she's texting me like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy. Kathy, are you there? Kathy, all you got to say, I'm happy. It's Kathy. She might be busy too, working.
Hola, hola. Sí. Yes. Amazing. I'm happy.
You know, I'm looking at her numbers just like Juan Carlos. This is leaders that they've been there with me from the beginning. And I'm looking at I promised them working shoulder to shoulder. They were gonna do 1,000 Ethereums in 90 days. And they're gonna do that for sure it's gonna be less than 30 days. But I mean, thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Because you set an example for people. You set an example for people. You're gonna be changing lives with your testimony, Kathy.
Hey, Edgardo, how about we bring out JP? JP from South Africa. So JP has like kind of he's got a different way of marketing. He does all this stuff online. So I'm just anxious to hear how things are going. JP, are you there?
How's it, James? How's it, Eduardo? Doing well. I must say, I am absolutely dead tired, but I'm so excited. My team position has already made $148. Like I said yesterday, I am working a bit slower than everybody else because I'm doing it structured, but I'm nearly there. What my plan was is to get 108 leaders in the top. And then once my 108 leaders are in the top, then I'm locking in the auto builder. And then from there on, everybody's going to use my smartlines.info website. And we're just going to blast this website on every single social media and doing marketing material. We've got over 200 marketing pamphlets and designs and things. People can just take the design and put it on their WhatsApp or their storyline for Facebook. So yeah, we're very technical. But our target is now 100,000 in 3 months. Yours is nice. Yours was a million in 6 months, and mine was 100,000 in 6 months. I've changed it now. I'm pushing myself to the max. I already spoke to a lot of leaders. They said, JP, send us the order builder link, and we're in. And I've gotten my old leaders that wanted absolutely nothing to do in this industry, and this is one thing that's so amazing. And I said, you know what do you got to lose? It's in our country, it's 340 Rand. It's you can't really do anything with that. You can buy some food for one night for family. And I said, what have you got to lose? And they joined, and within the first day, without them even registering one person, without even going on the team builder, nothing, they already made $10 or $15. So I think there's not one person in my team that has registered that haven't made at least 50% of their money that they spent to join. And as I've said, South Africa and Namibia is it's African country, so it's not the most fancy country. And for us, that about our money, it's working. It's a lot. If I make $150 a day, then I make as much as what I make in a week. So yeah, awesome, no, we're really, really excited, and can't wait. James, I got one question, just one, if I may ask.
Yeah.
On the it's a question from everybody because of they looked at previous systems, and I know your developers are still working on the website design and things. Yeah. The teams, will we be able to click on the teams and see the previous people? Is that coming?
Yes, it definitely is. Okay. Ironically, my programmer hit me last night. Edgardo we hadn't even had this conversation yet, but basically his question was, he's like, look, going into next week, we need to find out what is most important to people. Is it the language? Is it the being able to see the teams? So all those things are coming, JP. I mean, awesome. Like we said, it was kind of a light launch, but yeah, the statistics, I'm telling you, when you see the back office, like it'll be a work in progress, but it will blow your mind once we're like fully
Awesome.
done. So
Well,
yeah, statistics will be there for sure.
Honestly, I'm like, you know, I'm a developer for many years and I love the website. It's,
Thank you.
you know, I've seen other websites and it's clean. I like a clean website. It's easy to understand for the people. They've asked, like I said, they asked if they will be able to see the downloads. I said they're still busy working on the website. It's been upgraded all the time, and then that's one thing I'm giving big thumbs up for everybody is the fact that you guys are doing exactly what you're saying you're doing. I've been in a lot of these systems, and I actually lost complete faith in these businesses, and you've brought back that faith. I can tell you that. I am so excited. My team is excited. They're all a bit frustrated because I'm not moving fast enough because I'm not getting enough work done. But yeah, once this auto builder is up, we are blasting off. I believe this is my target by next week that I'm going to set the top account. I'm going to set on $10,000. That is what my target is.
I'm going to hold you to it, JP, man. You have a great day, man. We appreciate it. It's cool to see all these different countries that are coming out here. So thank you so much. Edgardo, we're like an hour into this. Anyone else that you want to bring out before we wrap it up?
Well,
hello.
I am Mohammed there. Mohammed, where you connecting from?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Hey, Mohammed, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm Muhammad Akbar Sadiqi, international leader from Pakistan. I have master distributor all over the world. And today my login entry is decentralized, and I will be show and earn 1,000 Ethereum in 1 or 2 days.
1,001. That's what I like to hear, Mohammed. 1,000 Ethereum in 1 to 2 days, he said, Edgardo.
What was it?
Because my user ID was today authorized.
He said 1,000 in 1 to 2 days. So Mohammed, that sounds amazing, man. I think that will definitely set a record. But what I know is this: Pakistan, India, Asia in general, man, they can move like that. So we look forward to seeing you make that happen for you and your family.
So you're talking about he's going to earn 1,000 in 1 or 2 days, James?
That's what he said.
Mohammed, what country you connecting from?
Yeah. I am connected to 33.
No.
He's from Pakistan.
From Pakistan.
Yeah, I'm Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
Well,
there you are. We see you now, man.
But you know what? Is he connected with the 33? I did not get that, James.
He said that he's connected to 33 different countries.
PhD in marketing.
Well, Mohammed, man, we're excited to see what you're going to do. 1,000 Ethereum a day would be amazing for you and your family. So thank you for coming out and sharing with us.
And make sure you come and share that your testimonial, Mohammed. I want to hear that.
Please send me your personal contact. Okay.
Mohammed, yeah, I really want to hear your testimonial, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a good one. Thank you, Mohammed. All right, Edgardo, let's wrap this thing up, man. We don't want to keep people too long. They got to get out there and make some Ethereum. So anything final you'd like to say?
Well, first of all, I put the official Telegram, because I mean, you guys got to be getting a lot of updates, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff in when it comes about this smart contract.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. One thing that I'm glad you put that in there. One thing I want to make sure everybody understands that, this call specifically is designed for new people that are coming to learn about it, right? So make sure that you're inviting people that want to learn more about Lionshare. For those of you are new, I mean, this is going to be a great tool for you to invite the people that you want to invite to learn about this as well. The Telegram channel that Edgardo put on there, we're going to be putting several videos on there over the next few days on just training videos on specific things regarding to the back office, regarding customer support issues that you might be having. All those things that you don't get from any other smart contract, you're going to get from us. Okay, so we appreciate what each and every one of y'all are doing. If you are brand new, I hope that you understand now why there's almost 35,000 people in this smart contract in just a couple days, and why we're going to be changing so many lives. So, Edgardo, anything before we finish here?
How many transactions so far, do you know?
Transactions. Let me see here. I might be able to tell you.
I'm gonna activate John Hill from Philippines. Let's see.
Yeah, John.
John, how you doing, my friend? John,
Hello.
how you doing, my friend? How's the Philippines doing?
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, John.
Hello, sir. James, good morning.
How are things going?
Doing good. I have just a little bit question regarding the gas fee. Let me ask you, James, why the gas fee is very high compared to other smart contracts, especially the registration?
Yeah, so John, I mean, it's pretty simple. The reason why it's higher is because we have more traffic than any other smart contract. We don't control the smart contract or the gas fee. Okay, when the smart contract has to do work, that is what generates the gas fee. So the more traffic we have, the more the fee goes up. We can't really control it. I know that there's some ways that people can adjust their gas fees and things like that. I'd be really careful doing that, because we've had some people that have tried to lower the gas fee, and then they send a payment, they have to end up canceling it. So just know, folks, we don't control the gas fee. That's done by the blockchain and the smart contract. We have nothing to do with that.
Okay. The second question is is the site still updating, or is still the program is still updating the website? Because there are times that the dashboard of Lion Share is not updated.
Oh no, it's updating. I mean, the statistics are updating. Like I just hit, like when we started this call, we were at 34,100 sales. Right now we're at 34,577. So just in the last hour or 30 minutes, I guess, we've had over 500 sales. So yeah, I mean, John, it's working. Now, as far as the programmers working on the website, that will never stop, by the way. I mean, there will always be updates to do. There will always be improvements to do. If you've ever ran a website, that's just the way it is. So there will be many more things, but as far as handling the traffic and things like that, things seem to be working very, very well for people being able to get in their back office, for upgrades, everything like that seems to be working perfectly.
Okay, Sir James, thank you so much for answering that question. So
yes, sir.
I think that there any other way that we can reduce the gas fee. So now I know that there's no other way or step to reduce the gas fee.
Yeah, I wish we could control it, John. We just can't. But thank you for coming out, man. We know the Philippines are going to absolutely rock this thing and are rocking it. So have a great day, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you so much, Sir James, and it's Edgardo.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Edgardo, I'm going to wrap this thing up, man.
Sounds good.
We got to get out there and make some Ethereum. So, folks, I hope you have a great day. We'll be back here in 3 hours, so at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another overview call. Make sure to invite your prospects, right? We want to do what we can to help you grow your business. So have a great day. Edgardo, thank you for your time, man, and your leadership. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. See y'all.
Hello.